Just tie a knot in it.
Hello everybody, welcome to Blue Marble Science. I'll tell you what, let's do this one more time. It is that guy, an extraordinary idiot. Warning, severe facial and monitor damage alert is in effect. Get out the oven mitts, push the monitors back out of punching range, and Gladys, let's light this dumpster fire and have a lot of fun.
That guy again. Just here to, clarify the confusion that I've been seeing in the comment threads. BlueMarbleScience seems to believe I filmed a moon that's like 50% or something. He's just making shit up. Again. Hey guys, watch this. See that? December 8th, 2019, correct? See how large the moon is, correct? Watch this. What do we have here? Timeanddate.com, 2019, December. Daytona Beach. Blue Marble, I'm not in Tampa, you jackass. Daytona Beach, east coast of Florida, not the west coast like you believe somehow, because of your insufferable cognitive dissonance, once again. So, December 8th. Whoa, 90% full. Gee, that was hard to figure out. Ready? December 8th. 90% full. 3:17 p.m. moonrise. Now, when is Simon Dan going to just write his own numbers next to this and create his own straw man again? Hey, Blue Marble, are you going to deny this again? 90% full. December 8th. What's this say again? Oh. December 8th.
Hey jackass, I didn't know you lived in Daytona. So I fixed it. Daytona Beach. You happy now? Back to Stellarium. There's the moon. There's the sun. Right now I have the time and date set for the 8th of December, 2019 at 4:30 in the afternoon, because I think that's about when you shot your video. Let's confirm moonrise. Let's go back to 3:17. And the moon just disappears. 3:17. Moon comes back up. Yes, exactly what you saw on the software you pulled up. But that's not when you took the picture. You took the video, I think, at about 4:30. So at 4:30, what was the moon doing? Well, the moon had an illumination of 88.9%. It was about 14 and a half degrees above the horizon. The sun is, almost exactly 10 degrees above the horizon. Looks exactly like your picture, pal. Now, let's take a closer look at the moon. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Think that looks like the moon you saw in your video? It looks exactly like the moon you saw in your video.
Wally's dumbass do his demonstration. He's got his moon in about a 70% full orientation. He's about 135 degrees around the Earth. And when I say 135 degrees, let me clarify for the people who don't understand. If that's the Earth in the middle, and the sun is here at 0 degrees, that would be a full moon directly across from the sun at 180 degrees. 90% full is 10% shy of full, correct? If it goes from new moon to full moon in 180 degrees, 10% of 180 is 18 degrees. 18 minus 180 is 172 degrees. The moon I filmed would be 172 degrees, somewhere around here, relative to the Earth and the Sun.
What? You can't do it like that, Einstein. It is not a linear function. But even if it was, how in the hell did you take 180, subtract 18 from it, and end up with 172? Wrong.
You guys following? This is just basic arithmetic. 170 is here. Okay? 530 would be here. Just as Wally showed you, when his moon was out here, you can't see the moon until the sun's setting. And that's for a 70% moon. A 90% moon would rise even later, because it's further behind your Earth. What happens if it's later than sunset? Is the sun above the goddamn horizon?
Yes, the sun and the moon are most definitely above the horizon. It works just like this. Let's go back to AutoCAD one more time. This time it's drawn completely to scale. The Earth here in the center, the moon in the position that you were observing it is right here. This magenta line is tangent to the Earth at a point that's about an hour from sunset. That's about where you were. This portion of the Earth is illuminated. I put the moon 14.5 degrees above the horizon. That's the magenta line that is tangent to the horizon, rotated 14.5 degrees. This is the moon you saw. Now this entire half of the moon, left of the center line there, is illuminated, but clearly you can't see this part. From your point of view, you can see from this point all the way around to that point. Only you don't see this because it is not being lit by the sun. The sunlight stops at that point. This is the 90% of the moon that you saw illuminated. How can you screw this up this bad?
I didn't think so. So guys, how are you going to misconstrue this? Can't wait. Can't wait to hear the desperation where the globehead denies everything and just writes whatever the f*** they want to write. Blue Marble, your comment is embarrassingly dishonest. You didn't film a fucking full moon. You're 3 days before full. That's like 30%. Now you've seen it. What now? 90% isn't at 172 degrees? You can have the sun and the moon, which would be over 11 o'clock p.m. relative to Earth. Can you see the sun when it's an 11 o'clock p.m.? Then why do you think you can see the moon and the sun together? Still, if you can't understand how this doesn't coincide with your model, you need to punch yourself in the face repeatedly until you do. This is basic 5th grade shit. If you try to do science like Wally did, you'll see it. Wally obviously didn't see it until he did science, and now he's crawled back under that rock where he came from. Crawled back under there with Sly Sparkane, Sean Hawkins, and Cyman Dan so they can cower and hold one another and wait for the storm to pass. I'm here to stay, guys. This shit isn't going anywhere. So we'll keep doing this where I explain it over and over and over and over, correcting you guys every single step of the way. December 8th, 90% full, 38 degrees above the horizon. And where's the sun? That's the east horizon, 38 degrees above the east horizon, as you can see here. See how high it is above that house? And the sun is 30 degrees above the west horizon, 2 hours from setting. Yeah, model that shit. Too bad Wally's already tried and proven it's impossible. Just waiting for you guys to understand basic geometry.